Hey everyone, Clint Butler here, and welcome to the Cora Using Cora course. I put a little note there, stepping up your game in SEO, because when I got this software, it actually did that for me. I mean, I was doing a lot of the stuff that the software recommends kind of naturally anyway. However, it just kind of, made me think about different things, made me think about how I was optimizing my pages and lining everything up, etc. So it's really, really valuable. Also, it's probably the forerunner in correlation tools in SEO. I think it's safe to say that. Cora begat Page Optimizer Pro, Cora begat Surfer SEO. Those two tools were developed off of the back of the idea, the concepts that Tickbitis made when he created the software. They do answer one thing that Ted's software doesn't, and that's price points. It is $250 a month to use this thing. However, it's well worth it if you're going to use it a lot. If you're not going to use it a lot, I would recommend going into or finding someone that can just do the reports for you. You can go on Fiverr. I'm sure there's a couple gigs on there as last I looked, or you can come out and reach out to me at digitalear.com. I will have a service up and running probably soon to just do the reports. Nothing crazy, probably like $5. It'll help me pay for the Starbucks coffee every once in a while and the API for the usage data that you'll get. But with that, you have to really know what these reports are doing and how they're created, etc. So we're going to do that in this course. We'll show you everything that you need to know, how to leverage it, how to look at the settings, etc., and set it all up. That way, when you do get your reports or you do get your copy of the software, you're already ahead of the game for most people who just get a Cora report and then look at it like, what am I supposed to do with this? So busted out the beer, and I'm going to drink a nice sip. And let's get going. So first things first, I want to do a tour of the software. Just show you some of the features and stuff. Obviously, the standard, the help button, you click on that and you get to the documentation page. Everything that's in there used to be updated. Ted's added a lot more stuff in the way of factors. So all of those aren't updated, or they're not entirely clear. It's just because there's just so many of them, you know what I mean? So, that's why it's kind of an advanced SEO tool, but all of your stuff is all here to how to set it up, what to, look at the charts, etc., and what to do with all the reports. So, that's where you get out of that. You can click support and it'll open up a nice little email for you, and tell you the versions, and then you just send it to Ted. And he will get back with you. He also does some support stuff inside of their community, the internetmarketing.gold, if you want to go in there and ask questions as well. I prefer the email method, or if you're lucky enough to have Ted on Skype, use that to doing that. Next is the settings. We'll go over that in a second video. And then this one is Google. You just click on that. It just kind of refreshes the search window for you. There are some little hidden tabs here. You're not going to really get to see those, but that's okay. It's nothing to worry about. Next is profiles. I'll go over profiles again, but you can change this and you can save clients in there if you're going to run the same different site, and you can optimize the settings for that particular site. This one's set to site audits. So if I'm doing a site audit on, say, SEO this week or something like that, this is the one that I can just, flop in and change and do whatever I want to. You can look at mobile and desktop. I'm thinking about transitioning to following the mobile ranking recommendations, but we'll go over that later. You can see kind of the differences and stuff. And we'll run a couple of reports, the same keyword and same sites, just you can see the difference. Especially if the site's on mobile first. I'm not entirely sure if that's going to make a whole lot of difference, but pretty soon it will, I think. As you can see, you can change the countries as well. So let's say you're trying to rank in American Samoa. It'll switch over to the American Samoa version of the search engine. Same with pretty much every other country. As long as it's got a version, it'll say it'll be in there, or it'll be applied to the search string. Here you can apply city and state to get more local results. Here's the languages you can tinker around with. The reports are all, as I understand, all going to come back in English. So but you can search in the languages and then get the reports back. Here you enter your keywords and then you click the search button and it'll be off to the races. So with that, let's get to the next video and we will go over how to do all the settings.